In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to enter a refund in Xero. If you've ever found yourself needing to process a refund in Xero but weren't quite sure where to start, this guide will walk you through it step by step and demystify the process. Let's dive right in. To begin, the first thing you need to do is log into your Xero account. Once you've logged in, you'll find yourself at the Xero dashboard. This is your command center for all things accounting within Xero. It's a place where you can oversee and manage your financial activities with ease. Now, within the dashboard, the next step will be to navigate to the business menu. You'll locate this at the top of the screen, usually positioned next to other options like accounting and contacts. Click on the business menu, and from the drop-down list that appears, select Invoices. This will bring up your Invoices screen, where you can manage all your billing documents. At this point, you'll want to focus on invoices that are awaiting payment, so click on the Awaiting Payment tab. This tab is designed to filter your invoices to show only those that haven't been settled yet, making it easier to find what you need. Once you've done that, scan through these to select the particular invoice for which you need to process a refund. Clicking on the invoice will open up detailed information about that particular transaction. This view provides all the specifics, allowing you to proceed with confidence. Now, at this point, you need to look for an option to enter the refund amount. Inputting the correct refund amount is critical to ensure your accounts remain accurate and up to date. Take a moment to double-check that the amount matches what you intend to refund to your customer. Once you've carefully entered the amount, the next step is to set the date for the refund. It's important to choose the correct date, as this will reflect in your accounting entries and affect your financial reporting. Next, it's time to decide which account you'll use for processing this refund. Choose the appropriate banking account from which the funds will be deducted or credited. This decision is key to ensuring that the refund is processed from the correct source, maintaining accuracy in your financial records. Optionally, you can also enter a reference for the refund. This could be anything from a brief description of the refund reason to a code that helps you or your team track the refund later. It's a handy feature for keeping your records organized and understandable. Once all the information is entered, you'll click on Add Refund. This action confirms the refund entry in Xero and updates your records to reflect this transaction. And there you have it. You've successfully entered a refund in Xero. By following these steps, you ensure that your financial data remains accurate while maintaining smooth operations with your customers. Thank you for watching, and make sure to check out more tutorials to keep up to speed with everything Xero has to offer.